Okay, I'm just going to give a little more information about the ear mite treatment that I was talking about. First of all, I want to tell you where I'm coming from on the treatment of the ear mites. About a year and a half ago, I had somebody give me about 5 rabbits that they had in a colony that they were done with. They said they didn't want rabbits anymore. So they gave me all the rabbits, and without thinking, I just put them in my colony without quarantining or anything. And so what happened was they had ear mites so bad that I actually lost a couple of rabbits due to ear mites. They were so bad. And I fought with them, and I treated them with oil, and all of my rabbits became kind of wild because they got tired of me holding them down and pouring oil down their ears. I put them in cages to try to help get rid of the ear mites, and I fought with them for months, and I did wind up losing a couple, dying. They died because the ear mites were so bad. They got infections from them, and they just died. So coming from that aspect, when I found this solution, this horsewormer, ivermectin, and this one is 1.87%, and it's for horses. They sell it for pigs and sheep too, I think. I'm not sure. Pigs and something. But the kind for pigs, do not use, because it supposedly has harmful stuff in it for rabbits. But the horse warmer is fine. But when I found that solution, and it was like $2 or $3 at the store, it's real cheap. And it worked immediately, right away, and I was done fighting with ear mites. To me, I was sold. Because to me, it was low risk compared to the ear mites that I was fighting. And because I seriously had rabbits dying from the ear mites. So, when I found the solution, to me, I thought it was great. And so I gave it to him once, and it was done. It was over. After months of fighting with it, I gave it to him about a year ago, and I have not had one single problem with ear mites since then until right now. And I still have a couple of those rabbits that I had then, and they haven't had one problem with ear mites since then. So that's where I'm coming from when I started using this in the first place. Somebody asked me if you can give it to pregnant does. I do not know the answer to that question. But without thinking, yesterday I gave it to a pregnant doe. I didn't even think about it because last time I used it, none of my does were pregnant because they didn't get pregnant when they were having such a problem with the ear mites. So I guess we'll see. I already gave it to her, so I can't undo that. So I guess we'll see how it turns out. I'll let you know and keep you updated on that. Somebody else asked me if it was good for fleas. I have no idea because I've never had a flea problem. Now, on to the next issue. I decided to get online and research and find out if you can give it to pregnant does. And what I found out in reading this morning is that because I know that some people give ivermectin to the rabbits every 30 days. A lot of people that do rabbit shows give it every 30 days to protect their rabbits. What I found out is that has been linked to reproductive problems in rabbits, which made a connection to me because I got this white standard Rex from a breeder or from a person who was who had show rabbits. She was a shower. She wasn't a breeder. She was a shower. And she gave her rabbits ivermectin every 30 days. This rabbit was about 8 months old when I got her, and I've had her for 8 or 9 months, and she has yet to breed. She will not lift. She has not in any way been cooperative to breed. I've put her with several different bucks over and over and over. She also doesn't fight with the other doe. She does not act like a mature doe in any way. So I'm thinking maybe now that there's a connection between the ivermectin every 30 days for the first half of her life and her not breeding. So maybe that's the problem with her. So I would certainly never give ivermectin every 30 days. I would only use it if I absolutely needed to. But I also don't want to mess around with ear mites because I've seen the worst of it, and I don't want to go there again. So I will continue to give ivermectin, but only when I need it. I don't understand the logic of somebody giving it every 30 days when you're supposed to wait 6 weeks after you give it before you can butcher, because it's still in their system. So I don't understand giving them more every 30 days when it's still in the system. It doesn't make any logical sense to me. So I guess people that are only showing and not breeding, they're not concerned with that. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So anyway, so there's my information on treating for ear mites. I will continue to do it this way because that's what works for me, and I've seen the other side. So there you go. Thank you.